Learn Technologies, formerly known as AsknLearn, is an e-learning and IT training company established as a corporate spin-off from Ngee Polytechnic in 2000 and from the National University of Singapore in 2005. We provide e-learning solutions, content, and IT services to educational institutions and corporations within the Pan-Asian region. Over the years, we have seen a rapid growth in our business, and we are a proud recipient of multiple prestigious awards. Our system aims to cater to the learning and administrative needs of school administrators, steering committees, teachers, students, and parents. This is Mrs. Smith, a teacher. In the past, she was bogged down with too much paperwork and markings to do. Thanks to our learning management system, these are things of the past. Mrs. Smith finds our learning management system easy to use. Our effective and user-friendly tools are designed with her needs in mind. She is able to customize e-lessons to suit her class. With more than 50 e-learning and administrative functions at her fingertips, Mrs. Smith is now able to multitask with a mere click of the mouse. Every morning, Mrs. Smith uses our system to take the class attendance. She will then teach her class using our readily available multimedia contents. Her students love her teachings as the multimedia lessons and activities are engaging and thought-provoking. Mrs. Smith can also create online homework for her students using our lesson and quiz builder. Using our exhaustive question banks, she does not have to hunt high and low for good questions. She will be able to review her students' homework and allocate marks and comments immediately after she has received them. While it used to take hours for her to prepare, review, and mark her lessons using the conventional method, now she can easily prepare these within minutes through our learning management system. Teaching even goes beyond the classroom for Mrs. Smith. Sometimes she conducts a live class for her students who are able to enjoy her teachings even from the comfort of their own homes. She frequently uses Wiki as a tool to encourage collaborative learning among her students. And, last but not least, Mrs. Smith is always assured that our learning management system is secure and accessible anytime, anywhere. All these features help to make her job more efficient. This is Tom, one of Mrs. Smith's students. He loves e-learning. Before using our system, Tom thought that lessons were boring. He disliked the monotonous workload and was always feeling stress. As both his parents are working, Tom has no one to turn to if he has difficulties doing his homework. He takes a lot of time to complete his homework and often misses his deadlines. But since Mrs. Smith started assigning him homework and activities using our learning management system, Tom has developed a keen interest in his studies again. He is now a smart, inquisitive, and creative student. He simply adores our repertoire of 5,000 multimedia lessons and activities. These animated lessons make learning fun and help him to grasp difficult concepts. The pedagogically sound lessons also support self-directed and inquiry-based learning styles. Now, Tom no longer has any problems completing the homework Mrs. Smith has assigned. Any online quizzes created by Mrs. Smith can be accessed by him for practice. He is able to get his results and feedback immediately upon submission. For practice, Tom also plays our fun and challenging educational games because they stimulate his mind. For oral practice, Tom can even record his readings and submit them online for Mrs. Smith's assessment. Anytime Tom encounters difficulty doing his homework, he can pose the problem in the forum page so that all his friends and even teachers can solve the problem collaboratively. Learning has never been more convenient or enjoyable for both teacher and student. Mr. Tan is a director in an accounting firm. He is always on his toes and has to work late on most days. Despite Mr. Tan's hectic schedule, he can still find time to monitor his son's work using just a laptop with internet access anytime, anywhere. Our system allows Mr. Tan to monitor his son's attendance, homework, learning progress, and receive notification from teachers. When Mr. Tan is at home, he usually spends some valuable time with his son going through the multimedia lessons and doing e-learning homework together. Mr. Tan is so happy with his son's progress that he often sends notifications to his son's teachers to commend them on a job well done. Mr. Tan is one happy parent thanks to our learning management system. This is Mr. Lim, the head of student development, and Mrs. Nadia, the administrative manager of a primary school. As the head of student development, Mr. Lim is constantly monitoring the students' attendance. Through our learning management system, he is able to track students' attendance effectively. Discipline management is relatively easier using our e-discipline system. With a few clicks, Mr. Lim can record and track offenses as well as good behavior among his students. When the need arises, Mr. Lim schedules parents to meet the form teachers to discuss students' behavior and other discipline matters. Mr. Lim also oversees the performance of the staff under his care. Our staff profiling function allows him to recommend good courses for his teachers and keep track of their training hours and skills attained. The administrative, friendly functions in our learning management system enable Mrs. Nadia to perform her role effectively and efficiently. WizLearn Technologies, customized to your needs.